Yellowstone awakens after 160,000 years. We have a historic plan now. One of Earth's most famous supervolcanoes lies beneath Yellowstone National Park, and after being dormant for 160,000 years, it is starting to stir. Recent investigations have established shifting magma activity in the northeastern part of the park, and researchers have developed a historical perspective to address this activity. Careful studies have revealed that magma is shifting underground in the northeastern part of Yellowstone, the last evidence of volcanic activity 160,000 years ago. These findings, demonstrated by YVO research, suggest that certain aspects of the supervolcano's behavior are shifting. The large magma reservoir suggests that the entire volcanic system is still active with ongoing construction and modification. Modern equipment is being used by scientists to monitor activity in this region of Yellowstone. Measurements of tremors and vertical motion are essential for recording variations in volcanic seismicity. Over 2,300 earthquakes were reported in the region in 2023, with the most significant measuring 4.0 in West Yellowstone, Montana. Information about the nature and structure of hydrothermal systems is most often obtained from geochemical analysis of gases emitted in fumaroles and thermal measurements. A complete description of Yellowstone's volcanic activity begins with 3 major eruptions in the past 2.1 million years, with the last eruption occurring 640,000 years ago. These eruptions also caused the formation of the present caldera, which is the hallmark of Yellowstone National Park. Although such large-scale eruptions are relatively rare, other volcanic activity, especially lava and hydrothermal eruptions, is much more frequent. The last bacterial mat event occurred when Yellowstone National Park was 70,000 years old, and the signatures of hydrothermal activity indicate that Yellowstone National Park is still an active volcano. They are closely monitored to capture any significant changes in the supervolcano's activity because the landscape supports this historical past. The northeastward shift of magma from Yellowstone is likely to have some impact. This shift could also change the pressure in other areas of the volcanic system, possibly awakening other dormant areas. While experts point out that there are no signs that the volcano is imminent, geological data suggests that the system is indeed changing in ways that are still unknown. This is demonstrated by recent earthquakes in the park. 2 quakes were recorded in the first week of January 2024 with magnitudes of 3.1 and 2.5 respectively. While this is an unusual occurrence, it is part of a pattern that scientists are closely analyzing in anticipation of more significant changes in the behavior of the supervolcano. Drilling has been proposed as a method to save Yellowstone from previous eruptions. However, Michael Pullen, a research geophysicist and scientist in charge of the Yellowstone Volcano Observatory, says that drilling to Yorkshire to release pressure is not feasible. The magma chamber is not simply a storehouse of expanding liquid magma that can be tapped quantitatively, like an overinflated balloon. Geothermal power generation is prohibited by congressional legislation, although it is practiced in many areas around the world. The Geothermal Steam Act of 1970 requires the Department of the Interior to protect and manage hydrothermal features in National Park Service units. Geothermal energy exploration at Yellowstone could damage these unique geological and historical features. Yellowstone's recent magma movements have elevated one of the world's most complex and dangerous volcanic systems to a new level. New segments are emerging as candidates for development and risk assessment, requiring more detailed modeling. The consequences of a possible future eruption of Yellowstone are catastrophic. Even if the event is not expected for a long time, climate and ecosystems will be affected. The best thing that can be done to address the uncertainties of Yellowstone's future volcanism is to remain vigilant and conduct further research. By providing effective and efficient solutions to analyze the heterogeneity of the magma system, society and government are increasing their capacity to manage the risks posed by this powerful natural agent.